Bezrat Hashem Mincha today, and for the rest of the week it's going to be at 4:20. 4:20. Please try to be on time and make every effort that you should come, because if you're in the area, make sure to come so that we have a minyan. In the Halacha, we were discussing the switching from Barechenu to Barech Alenu, which we will do in December 4th. And if a person forgets and doesn't switch, and he still continues in Barechenu as opposed to Barech Alenu, we said on Friday, we talked about the different process of how you have to go back. But at the end of the day, you're required to go back and fix that mistake one way or another, either in Shema Korenu, or depending if you finished Shema Korenu, then you have to go back to Barech Alenu. But the question that really we want to deal with today is what happens if you made a mistake during the Arvit. There's an opinion in the Achronim that says if he said Barechenu instead of Barech Alenu in Arvit, because Tfilat Arvit is Reshut, the prayer of Arvit is optional. So therefore you're not required to go back. And all of the Achronim disagree with this opinion. All of the Achronim say either one of two ways. Either they say, first of all, that which we said is Reshut is not applicable in our times where we accepted it as an obligation. That's number one. Number two, even if you say Tfilat Arvit Reshut and you say we didn't accept it as a full-on obligation, nevertheless, once you start the Tfilah thinking you're going to do it, it's sort of like a nedir. It's sort of like you committed yourself to this Tfilah. And once you commit yourself to this Tfilah, you're required to finish it properly. And therefore, even in the Arvit, if one makes a mistake, you would be required to go back and to fix it just like with the other tefillot. One of the major proofs to this is Rosh Chodesh, interestingly. Because if one forgets Ya'aleh Ve'avo on Rosh Chodesh, by Shacharit or by Mincha, he has to go back. By Arvit, you don't have to go back. So it almost sounds like a counterproof. But the reason you don't have to go back is because we don't establish Rosh Chodesh at night. Which implies if Rosh Chodesh would be able to be established at night, then even for the Ya'aleh Ve'avo of the Arvit, you would go back for it. So it's an indication that we don't say Tfilat Arvit Reshut to exempt the person from going back. Rather, the opposite, one is still required to go back. And it's an important lesson for life in general. Even things that you're not required to do, once you start doing it, you should do it right. You shouldn't say, I didn't have to do this, so I'll just do a half job. No, you didn't have to, but once you've taken it upon yourself, then do it the full way, the full on, the correct way to do it. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen.